Hi Aries, welcome to your March 2019 General Tarot reading. It's Raina here. So this is the Wild Unknown Tarot deck that I'm using. And I like to mix things up, and I really love these pen and ink drawings. They're just absolutely beautiful to me. Some of them, like the one I just drew for the Ten of Swords, or is it? No, I'm sorry, the Nine of Swords. It's a little bit creepy, but that makes it kind of fun as well. I love the Hangman in this deck because it's so cute. I love bats. Do any of you love bats and think they're cute? I just love them. Okay, so the heart of the matter is the Star card. So this is a card of healing, feeling hope restored in your life. I think that's a beautiful depiction, don't you? And the sense of, you know, possibility returning to your life, Aries. So this is also a card of Aquarius, so that could be somebody who is of that sign or prominent Aquarius. Also, this can be somebody who has crossed over who you feel strongly guiding you. So maybe a parent who's crossed over, or some other loved one. And or your spirit guides if you feel that you're in contact with them. So needless to say, this is a hopeful period of time. Oh yes, and I should state that this is your solar return at the end of March. So happy birthday to those of you born in the first decade of Aries, the first 10 degrees. But for all of you, you know, this is the beginning of that birthday period. And so that might be part of the reason that you're feeling upbeat as well. You know, when the sun is in the 12th house in the sign before you, so when the sun is in Pisces, you tend to feel, everyone, when the sun is in the sign ahead of them, it's going to be in the 12th house, and that can make people a little bit more introspective, but also it's not the same as when it's in your first house. There's a sense of, you know, what the 12th house represents is like kind of karma, and it's can be kind of heavy because it's like the last house. But now you're emerging from that, and now you're experiencing a new solar cycle, and so there's that tendency to feel very renewed. In the past position, we have the Four of Wands, and this is a card of a new home, and actually, I want to say too that in terms of, it's funny that's number 4, but maybe it's not funny because I'm sure numerology has everything to do with it. But in astrology, the 4th house is the house of home and family, so that's probably why this card is connected to it. But with Wands, 4 of Wands, marriage and family, that sense of happiness, joy, having an enthusiasm for it, not looking at having a home as just this dry, practical investment that's going to pay off in the future, but feeling like that sense of joy when you can buy a house that you really feel like, wow, you know, I love where I'm living. I love this property. This is enhancing my life. And with Wands, there's a sense of freedom. So it could even have some kind of indication that you're working from home, maybe. I could see that with the Star card connecting with Aquarius and the technology angle. So maybe you're working at home, and this feels more freeing to you, and you're getting away from office politics because you don't have to, you know, be around certain people. So it could be something along those lines. But I just wanted to let you know that the North Node went into that home and family sector for you back in November in Cancer. So that can be for those people who are house hunting, that you find the, you know, the place of your dreams, because when I say dreams, we're talking about having a sense of destiny with some kind of real estate matter or family issue. And so this may be kind of going into that and how that is renewing you in some way. And then we have as the higher message, wow, the better it gets, the better it gets. The Ten of Pentacles, you know, a card of, this can be like an inheritance card, but as a higher message, this is also, this could be a business in the family, a family business, and some sort of financial security and affluence. And so something is going on that is affecting you. As a higher message, I think this is suggesting that when you follow your dreams, this is how you make this happen. When you're, you know, when you are at your highest level, and I think Aries people can do this effortlessly because you are, you tend to be very future oriented, and you also tend to be risk takers. So you typically do not have the same sort of fear-based thinking that other people have, that other signs, some other signs may have. And so, and you're also a cardinal sign, so you do take action. You don't just think about it endlessly. So that can bode well for people who are trying to make things happen. And yeah, I think that that's a possibility. But look what we have as the, don't you love this? As the challenge card. Oh my gosh, this is like the most creepiest thing. The Nine of Swords is a card of anxiety. And, you know, that icky that's been like illustrated, that all of those things that are inside that are, you know, negative influences that create that fear-based thinking. And this can be conditioning from others that they have projected onto you, that this is not necessarily what you possess within yourself. And you may take it on because you're human, and even if you are an Aries person, if you have a water sign, moon sign, you're very receptive to other people's energy. So their projections may stick on you more than somebody else. Or if you have Venus and or Mars in Pisces, which is a sign adjacent to you. So that can create a little bit more self-doubt, and then you're like, ugh, you know, how can I do this? Keep in that high vibration of the Star card. Don't allow outer influences to affect you. The best way to accomplish this is if you have some kind of a new endeavor, Aries, don't, you know, spill your guts to people about it, even people that you trust, because you never know how that's going to impact them. A lot of times people, when they hear about other people's plans, and Aries people dream big, they can feel insecure within themselves. And rather than deal with that privately, sometimes people's first impulse is to poo-poo something. And, you know, that kind of knee-jerk reaction sucks, because that can make you start to question yourself when really you might have a brilliant idea. So keep your cards close to your vest. Pardon the pun, you know, cards. Until you have birthed your baby and you have watched it, you feel that it's secure. It's like a plant that needs to sprout and grow and get strong enough to withstand any kind of winds. You know, let it grow. What's coming in is represented by the Two of Cups. This is a card of commitment, and this is, again, I mean, if you're having some kind of romantic situation going on, for some of you, this might be like a romantic situation. This would perhaps involve somebody who is a fellow fire sign. The 10 of Pentacles I would attribute to Capricorn, which is an earth sign that you tend to be drawn to for the fact that you're both doers, your cardinal signs. So this is a card of reuniting sometimes with someone, or committing to someone, or it could be forgiving someone, and maybe that's the last step, and that has something to do with the 9 of Swords, is that you need to forgive someone in order to move on. There might just be some residue, negative residue, that is preventing you from fully embracing a new chapter in your life. And then we have, as the outcome, the Hangman. And this is about you doing your part and letting the universe do the rest. So what Aries sometimes makes a mistake, I think, is you start a new project and you put everything into it, and then you wait to see the results. And if you don't get instantaneous results, then you might try to double down, or you might try to sink more money into it, because, you know, Aries is impatient. Let's face it. This is about, okay, I got my website, I got my products, I put them out there, I am starting to tell people, let people know about my services, and now I'm going to sit back and I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait for the harvest. You know, if I should have gotten the 7 of Pentacles, because that would have been even better, because that's what that means, is that you have to have patience. You have to cultivate patience if you don't naturally possess it, in order to allow for things to happen, the art of allowing. And the thing, if you don't know how to do that, put art of allowing, I think that's what Esther Hicks calls it, and see what comes up on YouTube, because she probably has like a little talk. They have like very short clips about different topics of law of attraction on YouTube, and it's great because it gives you a little shot of inspiration when you might need it. And the other thing about this card, it's a card of surrender, and sometimes people think that surrender means giving up. Oh, my project didn't work, so now I'm going to just like fold. No, you didn't give it a chance, and you have to just let go of it now after you've done it. That's what surrender is. But the surrender is not giving in, giving up and saying this isn't working. It's realizing that it has its own time frame for when it will work, and that you can actually interfere with that by trying to overdo it. So let go and let God is the Hangman. Okay, Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you'd like a private reading, the link is below. Once again, happy birthday. Take care. Bye.